All right, pick three glance from the OPPB. Be organized, be patient, be persistent, stick with budget, play responsibly. Here, what I'm listing here is the pairs that hadn't failed for February and March. I had basically added February and March just to show you how long it takes for pairs and things like that to come out. That's why I say you have to track your own numbers for your own state, so you know what these numbers are actually doing, knowing what the pick three numbers doing, a single pair, single digit, and the front pair and back pair to get into the winner's circle. As you see, I hit 3 times this month. I show receipts that I do win, and I'm calling my own state and winning in my own state. And I'm not trying to put numbers for all different states and saying numbers travel and all that stuff, because I know better. When you track an actual 1,000 numbers, you're going to know that these numbers are random, and they're going to be random in everybody's states, and they're going to fall different in everybody's states. They're going to fall different midday and evening. But right now, what I have here is, see here, this 6, 6, and 9, 9 hasn't failed. I know I'm not guessing what's going on with the numbers. And I know this 9, 9's been 2 months it hasn't hit a pair. And that's how I hit that 5, 2, 5 just recently on the 24th. And just hit the 7, 5, 9. But here, no brag, just fact. I see this this 05 pair ain't failed yet. And I see that this 1-7 pair, last time it fell was December the 21st of 2024. So that's definitely on my bucket list to play, this 1-7 pair. And here's this 35 that hasn't hit, and it's 37. Double check to make sure that I'm calling this right. Here's the 56 that's still out. Now see how many pairs are still out? And that's how I combine the pairs to build my bucket list of numbers to play. I know what's going on with the pairs. I'm not guessing what's going on with them. Okay? Now, so this 1-7 I know ain't played on the front end. So I'm going to be playing 1-7-0, 1-7-1, 1-7-2, 1-7-3, 1-7-4, 1-7-5, and then play all last year. I know what to do with this 05. I know that the 5-0 front, 5-0 back didn't play. See, I have built a strategy and a skill set. That's how I'll get into the winner's circle. All right. I know what to do with the pairs. I'm not guessing what to do with the pairs like you do with the tic-tac-toe, date sums, grids, flips, mirrors, and all those multiple different rundowns. Because everybody got a different way of doing this. You can't understand this if you don't do this to get in the winner's circle. So like I always say, play them till they come, make that money, y'all. Peace and love. God bless. And if you're tracking, you'll soon be packing to Lucky Town. And here, again, this is going to be the extended, I guess you could say, part 2, where I'm going to explain a little bit more what you're doing here. When you do this, you know that the 0-0 is opposite the 5-5, the 1-1 opposite 6-6, the 2-2 opposite 7-7, the 3-3 is the opposite pair of the 8-8, the 4-4 opposite pair of 9-9. If I have anything like that where the number and its opposite don't show up, that's the numbers of pairs I'm looking at playing to get into the winner's circle. The same thing that I do here, I'm looking for any of these pairs and the opposite don't show up. All right? Like, say this 01 and this 5-6 don't show up. I make those up. Okay? If you go back, you're going to have to study my videos for this to make sense, but if you look at a whole video, it'll start making sense to you. And studying, you got to study more than you play. These numbers not going anywhere. So the more you study, the better you're going to get. Okay, like the 1-2, the opposite is the 6 and the 7. See the 6-7 pair. You're looking for any numbers and the opposite in place. So far, we don't have any left like that. Okay? So now, but I know what to do with this 05. I know how I'm going to play it. The 5 on the front and the 5 on the back hadn't played all last year. Okay? And the 5-5, this first time it came out in 4 months, but I knew what to do with this 5-5. I always got my bucket list of numbers to play that I actually know what's going on with them. That's how I get in the winner's circle. What else we got here? The only one that don't have a pair like the O5 don't have a opposite pair yet, because O is a 5 and a 5 is a O. The 1-6 wouldn't have an opposite, because a 1 is a 6 and 6 is a 1. The 2-7 don't have an opposite, because the 2 is a 7 and 7 is a 2. A 3-8 don't have an opposite, because the 3 is an 8 and 8 is a 3. And then you have the 4-9. The 4-9 don't have an opposite, because the 4 is a 9, 9 is 4. But everything else would have an opposite. Like, let's say again, say this 1-4, the opposite is 6-9. There it is. But everything else, you can look for that number and its opposite on these pairs. And you should know, if you're doing the actual tracking, how you're going to use those pairs when they have not fallen. Now, there's really nothing you can really do. Now, April, the only thing that I would see that's been a while since it hit is the 9-9. The 9-9 pair. And you see, we had that 2-2 that didn't hit at all last year, and it just hit the 8-2-2 and the 3-2-2. That's what I mean. You have to track and know why these numbers are hitting, not guessing why they're going to be hitting with the grids, the root sums, the date sums, the tic-tac-toes, the multiple different rundown. Now, what I'm saying, if it's working for you, it's working for you. But it'll work a whole lot better if you know what's going on with the actual 1,000 numbers. That's all I can say. So, play them till they come, make that money, y'all. Peace and love. God bless. And if you're tracking, you'll soon be packing to Lucky Town.